Hello, my Gemini friends. Welcome to Ancient's Ire. Thank you so much for joining me for your May 2016 tarot reading. Please remember that these are general readings and will not apply to each and every Gemini. For a personal reading, you can schedule and purchase yours at my website at www.ancientsire.com. The link will be posted at the bottom of this video. Also, be sure to check your moon and your rising sign. Sometimes those resonate better in some months. Also, please like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. So Gemini, I've already shuffled and dealt your spread. I did this beforehand to save a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and get going with your May 2016 reading. Okay, Gemini, for May 2016, this is your spread. The first card of your deck, the center of your deck, is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is the card of illusion. It also represents the seven deadly sins. To me, this card represents many blessings, many choices, difficulty in making a choice. There's so many good things, it's hard to choose just one. I'm also hearing you need to use common sense when making your choice. And for some reason, I'm also hearing you need to wake up and step out of the dream world. Your fantasy world is what I'm hearing. You need to do what needs to be done. You need to focus. And pay attention to what's going on around you. I also feel that this could be an indication of that you could miss some good opportunities due to that indecision and confusion and unrealistic dreams. I'm hearing the term "come back to earth." Sometimes we can't have exactly what we want, and we need to be realistic about our goals. Okay. Also, I'm hearing that that some of you Geminis need to seek some medical advice or prevention care. Prevention is better than a cure. Some of y'all need to, or all of you need to go and check and get checked out to make sure everything's on the up and up. Okay, crossing your reading. Now this is either something that can help you or hinder you. You have gotten the Knight of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords is a very brave young man or woman. They're very intelligent, responsible, loyal, trustworthy, and helpful, and very friendly. I feel like this is an actual person in your life, which would be an air sign, usually. They're usually on the younger end of the spectrum. I'd say late teens, early 20s. This person has the right intentions. This person is a strong ally in times of crisis. This person is a true friend and really stands up for the underdog. However, this person is constantly on the move. Can't sit still. Okay. This person, on the negative side, this person may act rashly, may be very impulsive, may exhibit erratic, not erotic, erratic behavior. This is I feel like this is either an enemy or it's a loyal friend. And if it's a loyal friend, this person is acting in your favor. Okay. This is also very telling of swift change. Okay. Now this person could also be the cause of disruption, of upheaval within your life. Whatever this change is, I feel like it can also be destructive or cause upheavals in your life. However, I definitely feel that once everything has settled down, I feel like new opportunities or compromises will come about, will arise. Alright, so crowning your reading, you've got the Devil reversed. Okay, this is a major arcana card. Okay. The Devil reversed indicates confrontation with your inner self, facing your fears and your inhibitions. I'm also hearing being enslaved and controlled through your own fear and illusions. Okay, I feel like you need to face those fears and those illusions. I'm also hearing that I'm actually hearing that you need to make amends with some people in your life. You need to avoid emotional outbursts. Be calm and collected, and make amends. Do the best you can. I'm also hearing intellectual manipulation through by either yourself or from someone else. Whatever this manipulation is, it's keeping you trapped, or you feel trapped. This also may be very indicative of overindulgence. Okay, whether that be alcohol, drugs, partying, sex, whatever it is, you're overindulging in it. Okay, you need to learn to balance those things. Also, you need to remember that everything has a price to be paid. Karma is unforgiving, unfortunately. So everything has a price to be paid. A bad situation, I also feel like a bad situation has also gone too far. And we're back to that making amends. I also feel like you're blind to what you yourself are doing, or the people around you, others around you. You definitely need to free yourself from those binds. Face your fears. Acknowledge the illusion. Step out of fantasy and into reality. And do what needs to be done. See people and yourself for who they really are. Okay. And it's funny, I actually got this for another sign, but I'm also feeling that you're having doubts or wondering the intentions of a male friend. You're getting mixed signals from that person. Perhaps they say one thing and do another, or their behavior and their words don't match. So you need to be aware of that as well. Okay, I'll follow your intuition on that. Follow your gut instincts. That's always correct. The gut doesn't lie. Okay. Now your next card is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is a earth sign, which would be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, male or female. Okay. This is usually someone in the somebody younger, late teens, early mid-20s, somewhere in there. Now this can also be someone who acts that age as well. Keep that in mind. Okay. When I see the Knight of Pentacles, it's usually somebody who is born between December 29th and January 3rd. This is not always the case, but it could be at least close to those dates. Okay. This person is being irresponsible and is often impatient. This person does a great deal of manipulation. I think this is this male friend I was just talking about. This person tends to get very lazy and dissatisfied very quickly. The most telling trait of this person is that he is a coward. Okay. And more than likely, they will not even acknowledge that themselves. Also, financial or career issues may be at a standstill at this point. You're asked to wait for a better time to start new projects or ideas or jobs. I feel like you have an idea for a new venture or a new project, but others lack the enthusiasm and the motivation, and you're getting very frustrated and anxious about that. You're ready to go, ready to do what needs to be done. You're very anxious for a new start. I'm also feeling that this person needs encouragement. Perhaps that's you. I'm not sure, but tends to be, this person's very timid and makes a lot of mistakes. Just a little bit of encouragement and from others could give him or her the boost they need to complete the tasks that need to be done without so many mistakes. Also, this is very telling of indicative of more work needs to be done when it comes to that new venture or idea, the project you have that you're so excited about. Maybe perhaps that's more research or more man hours need to be put in for that. Also, I'm also hearing that something you may have overlooked or you put aside as, oh, this is too hard, I'm not going to do this. Take a look at that again. You definitely need to finish the work. But also you may find the clues or the answer that you needed that you didn't see the first time. I'm also hearing in order for this to prosper, to be successful, drastic change is needed, or a drastic approach is needed in order for that to become successful. Okay, the next card in your reading is the King of Wands. Okay, now this is in the past position. Now, the past position, this is somebody who has affected this person's actions or influences have affected the rest of the reading. Okay. The King of Wands is usually a fire sign, which is a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. This person is a more mature man, usually. This person has a spirit of leadership, the born leader. Again, this is usually they are born between December 11th and the 17th. Not always. Okay. This man is full of positive energy and very happy to share his wisdom. Enjoys life to the fullest and expects and wishes that others live their life to the fullest and remain and become happy as well. This person is very intelligent and very fair. He gives very sound advice and worth listening to, okay, and taking that advice. This is a man that often people go to resolve disputes because of his fair approach, and he looks at both sides of the story. Okay. I'm also actually reminded of the story of King Solomon when it came to the mother of the child. This is what I'm picking up here, that kind of energy. This man is a very considerate husband and father, very family oriented, and has a very strong influence on your life. Perhaps this is your father. Or perhaps you had a meeting with such a man, a business meeting perhaps, and if this is the case, his advice is definitely worth listening to and proceeding with. This is very telling of an unsuspected financial gain. But you're also warned to take your time with any upcoming agreements and contracts, and search all avenues before committing to anything. Okay. All right. So your next card in the reading is the Queen of Swords. There you go. Now this is in the future position. Please remember, future is never written in stone. This is just the best scenario, or the most likely scenario, if everything stays the way it is. Okay, the Queen of Swords is usually, again, somebody born between September 22nd and the 23rd of October. This is not always the case. Usually an air sign. This person is very strong-willed, very intelligent, very ambitious, but also very lonely. I feel like this person is most likely a widow or a divorcee, or a woman who just prefers to live alone, okay, in her solitude. This person is very quick-witted, very, very strong-minded. I feel like being so strong-minded and so strong-willed, she doesn't come forth in what she's actually needing from others, but she's needing compassion and someone to talk to about this, somebody to acknowledge her pain and her sorrow. Okay? Just to listen, just to that open ear. This person often can seem very cold. She often comes across as without mercy or empathy for fellow man. no compassion. But this is not the case. I think this is a mask that this Queen of Swords wears. Okay, or her wall of protection, in other words. This woman can also, she's extremely intelligent, like I said, but she can also come across as, or she can actually be very obsessive to the point where it's unhealthy. She's very clever. She acts very quickly. Once she makes up her mind, she acts very quickly and very to the point. It's very severe. So whichever side of the if she's working from, her positive or negative, when you come across this woman, just be aware that there are probably hidden emotions that she is not willing to show, but they're the reason for the way she acts. Perhaps if you just listen and talk to this person, you can resolve those differences. However, like I said, sometimes this person can be very stubborn and strong-willed, and sometimes doesn't listen or like to talk to other people. And in that case, you need to be aware of that. Okay, because this person, like I said, acts very swiftly and severely. She doesn't beat around the bush. Okay. Okay, so your next card is the Two of Pentacles. And in this position to me represents why all of this is happening. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is about balance, about juggling many aspects of your life, or many things that are going on with your life, whether that be your finances, your career, your love, your happiness, with friends, family, whatever that may be. Also your spirituality, and your goals. You're trying to balance all these things, and sometimes that's very hard to do. Now, this card is generally positive. However, I'm feeling that something is weighing on your mind. Something's keeping you up at night, and it involves two distinct things or aspects of your life. Okay, or two things that are definitely on your mind. Okay, perhaps what the thing to do is to cut down on all the unnecessary tasks and focus on the two, or the most important of those. Okay, and work on that with 100%. I'm also feeling that for those of you that are married or in a relationship, that you may be having a hard time finding time to actually be together. Perhaps y'all work different schedules, or children or family can interfere. You need to make sure that you make time for each other. Make sure you go on those date nights and keep that romance alive. Okay, because that is very important. That should be your romance, your relationship should be at the very top of your priority list. Because like anything, you have to nurture it. Okay. Left alone, it's like a flower. It will wither and die. So it needs to be tended to and nurtured. Okay. Also, take time for yourself. I've said this many times, but sometimes the hardest love is the love of yourself. So maybe take some time to get to know who you are, and and fall in love with that person. Okay, moving on. Your next card is a major arcana card, and it is the Emperor. Now this is in this position, sorry, there you go. In this position, the Emperor represents the energies, the people, the events that are surrounding you. Okay, the Emperor is the father figure. Okay, he's very. When I see this card, I see hard choices that are going to have to be made. It's very important to focus and to concentrate, reel your energies in, and ground and center yourself. Also, forge ahead and do what you know is best. Others may not agree with you, but deep down you know what's best, and go ahead with that. Forge on. There's a saying, master yourself, then the mastery of the world comes easy. Like I just said in this card, to love yourself is the hardest love to attain. But if you can love yourself, anything is possible. The rest of it's easy. Okay. So take some time for yourself. Like I said earlier, this is the father card, the father type. If this is an actual person in your life, this is a more mature man that can be sometimes very frustrating to deal with. They may rule with an iron fist. They demand structure. You must follow the rules. Kind of a mentality about him. Okay. But remember that these rules are set. Some rules are set in place for a reason, and they're for your safety. And I feel like what he does out of love. Also, discipline is needed in your finances again. Your finances, your spiritual growth, and meditation. Meditation is very My guides want me to reinforce the need for meditation and the need to align your chakras, to heal from within, and to heal those deep wounds first, or from the inside out. Okay, and that goes again with that loving yourself. And lastly, the Emperor asks you to use your logic when it comes to everything in your life. Logic can lead you to spirit. Alright, so your next card is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is in the position of the unknown, or mystery, secrets, subconscious. Okay, the Eight of Wands is very telling of a swift and rapid energy or actions. It's a sudden burst or release of energy, whether that's from you or from something else, but whatever, this burst of power just clears away the confusions and the negativity, so that you may see things for what they truly are, and opens those obstacles that were blocked. Okay, allows you to move through those very quickly. Okay. However, it also warns of not to be too hasty in your actions. Your actions can be quick and still well thought out. Okay, so use your brain. Take things in stride, but hold nothing back when it comes to romance, when it comes to love. I hear being swept off your feet for some reason by a love or a interest. Perhaps you're being swept off, you're sweeping yourself off your feet, falling in love with yourself, like we've been talking about. Whatever it is, you're just in awe, starstruck. Okay. This is also a card of divine power and quick transformation and changes. Particularly within your soul, your spirit. I'm also seeing lightning for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm actually seeing the images of lightning right now. Perhaps that's that burst of energy. Lighting the way. Whatever this burst of energy is going to allow you to see the big picture and see what's truly going on around you, and everything is going to fall into place. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to fall into place. You're going to understand everything with clarity and know the truth finally. I feel like a lot has been hidden from you. I also feel with all these court cards here, you've got 5 of them. That you're definitely in the middle of a situation involving a lot of people, and a lot of characters are at play here. Okay, this 8 of Wands is going to give you clarity and insight of these people's intentions and their actions. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Okay, so lastly, your outcome card is the Queen of Cups. Okay. The Queen of Cups she is about compassion, love, and concern for others. She is a woman who I feel like also this is a standing in kind of a woman, the go-to kind of a woman. This person's always in your corner, very supportive of you no matter what you're going through. I'm also hearing that this woman in your life is very worthy of your love and respect and deserves your love and respect. When it comes to finances, this is also a card of being bring your love and compassion into your work, into what you do. Whether that be if you work with your hands or if you work in an office, bring that love, bring that compassion. Love what you do. And if you don't love what you do, then maybe it's time to move on. Okay? If you're single, this could be a card very indicative of meeting someone new. So go out and mingle and put yourself out there. No one's gonna find you in your living room. Okay? So go out there, make yourself available. Let them see you. Also, keep in mind that it's very easy sometimes to get carried away with love. Love is one of the strongest power there is. And you can get carried away with it if not careful. Keep in mind that your other responsibilities as well. You also remember to keep balanced, and when it comes to your spiritual side, look for the feminine aspect, look for the goddess. she can help you in healing and insight. Okay, and your intuition, your clairvoyancy. Okay, but be open-minded and to new spiritual understandings. Okay, Gemini, well, that is your reading for May 2016. But before I go, I also pulled a oracle card for y'all for this month. And I'm using my very favorite deck, the Language of the Animals Oracle. And your card for May is the Python. The Python is about discernment, detachment, transformation, and renewal. And I don't know these, so I have to read it to you. Okay. The message of Python. Python silently enters your world to open the way to deep transformation and renewal. She calls forth the full realization of your dreams, not through exerted effort and chasing, but through quiet mastery of one of your greatest creative powers, intention. Take time to listen closely to the ancient calling of your soul. Clarify what you really want and allow this vision to ignite a fire of new possibility within you. Nothing renews our spirit more powerfully than the awakening of a dream. Bold visions dissolve past perceptions of the possible and awaken within a whole new way of being. Resist the temptation to rush off sharing this new dream with others or wasting your energy chasing after it. Take time instead to allow the embers of your desire to grow inside, harvesting the energy of your vision, calling it closer to you. With Python's ancient knowing finely attuned to the rhythms of life, she will help you sense when it is time to act, and to do with great assertive power and accuracy. She can assist you to be patient and calm, but to seize the moment with great power when it matters most. Maintain focus, but don't let your idea of how you think things are supposed to happen stop you from seeing what emerges before you. Letting go of your attachment to both past and future outcomes will give you an ability to feel the pulse of the highest possibility and follow the energy of the moment. Be willing to look into the shadows, to see beyond the surface of your circumstances, into the deeper truth and higher gifts this moment brings to you. Python says, I release the past to awaken the new. I see my world through the eyes of who I am becoming. That's why I love that deck. Always on point. Okay, Gemini, well, that, like I said, is May 2016, and I wish y'all many, many blessings, and I will see you next month. Bye.